Hi, and welcome to Let's Talk Talent, where we share trending topics in the talent management and HR space. We'll feature guest speakers and interesting workplace stories, as well as answer any questions you may have. Today, we're going to share with you some exciting new talent management content and team-building disaster stories. We're also excited to welcome a guest, Derek McCann, who's going to share with you the impact that charisma has on leadership. Now, let's talk talent. The topic of employee engagement is trending this week. HR Grapevine shared how employers should be using technology as a means to encourage employee engagement. Mervyn Denon, HR blogger and influencer, believes that technology will aid productivity in the workplace if it's used correctly and doesn't disrupt an employee from their line of work. What do you think? Can traditional engagement strategies still work? Does your organization utilize technology? Let us know in the comments section. Also, Entrepreneur.com discusses how employee engagement is so much more than keeping employees happy. It seriously impacts the company's bottom line. Check out the links below to read the full articles. We've been focused on the topic of team building this month, so we took to our offices and asked, what's the craziest, best or worst team building activity you've ever taken part in? AOIFE GOREY in our marketing department had this to say.
So I once worked with a boss who was a really great guy, but he was quite a thrill seeker, and he ended up initiating a team building activity for us to go skydiving. Despite knowing that many of his staff were extremely afraid of heights, one lady felt a little bit peer pressured and ended up throwing up in front of about 50 of her co-workers. Not the best team building activity idea.
Yikes. Skydiving when you're afraid of heights doesn't sound like the best idea for effective team building. On that same topic, we recently launched a brand new ebook called The Leader's Guide to Successful Team Building. It outlines some awesome tips on how to implement effective team building, how assessments turn individuals into invaluables, and so much more. We also have a cool slideshare that offers some quirky ways that you can conduct team building. Check them all out in our research library at profilesinternational.com. Now, as promised, all the way from Ireland, we welcome Derek McCann, Senior VP of the International Division at Profiles and author of Leadership Charisma. He's here to talk about the impact charisma has on leadership.
Hi, my name is Derek McCann, author of Leadership Charisma. People often ask me, what is charisma in a commercial sense? Well, it's not the magical thing that we often ascribe to charisma when we think about film stars and so on and so forth. Quite simply, in a commercial environment, charisma is what people say you have, what the people who work for you say you have when they like the things you do and they like the way you treat them well enough to engage with you to give you the best possible results. So in a commercial environment, charisma is all about engaging people. Charismatic leaders get engagement. How do you become a charismatic leader? Simple. Change your focus to your people. Become a better listener. Look for their opinions. Look to make them develop their personal value and their career value faster with you inside your team than they could develop anywhere else. Be all about them. That essentially is what makes you a charismatic leader and by definition makes you an engaging leader. Now, that's all said in about 30 seconds. In reality, if we could say it in 30 seconds, we wouldn't have put it into 200 plus pages. If you want to get a practical guide on how you can become a more charismatic and engaging leader, you really could do worse than to check out my book. Take care.
Well, that's it for today, folks. Don't forget to check out the links for everything in the section below and leave your comments for us. Also, make sure to follow us on Twitter and tweet us the questions you want to have answered in the next episode with hashtag #TalkTalent. We'll see you next time.